Hi everyone, so this video I'm not going to show my face because unlike the catfish, it's not like I need to wait to take photos or videos, and they're quite easy to sort of get footage of because they're always out. If I just turn the screen slightly. So these are my Satanoperca leucosticta, which is a species of earth eater that I've had for about, I think, around sort of 2 months now. So I have a shoal group of 4. You can see with them I do have the Xenomystis ligari, which they tend to sort of, I wouldn't say shoal with, but they kind of socialise together sometimes, and I have put food down. So as I said, they're an earth eater, which is a South American sort of category of fish. So I say geophagus type, but the geophagini, I think, there's a family associated with geophagus. Not all of the members were previously members of geophagus or are similar. So Apistogramma is very closely related to geophagus, and also microgeophagus, which is your ram cichlids. So these are Satanoperca, which I love the name and I love their personalities. So the genus was originally classified under the name geophagus, but then they were sort of, I don't think resurrected, but given their own genus. So you can see they are very similar looking to geophagus. Maybe people would say a bit blander, and these are younger individuals, so they're not fully grown, and they're not showing their total adult markings, which do take a while to develop. And there are a few members in this genus, Geophagus europari, which debatably these could be, but I think leucosticta, we're talking to people who are very good on their taxonomy of cichlids. And both of these species are debated which is the more common one. They both grow to a similar size. They both look very similar, but it's one of those difficult things. And the longer I've had them, the more they look like leucosticta over europari. There is also the Satanoperca demon, which I look to getting in the future, which is bigger and a lot more sensitive to having a lower TDS, lower conductivity. There is also Satanoperca Lilith and a few others. As you might have noticed though, their name is connected with something a bit sort of satanic. And it's nothing like their personality. They are probably one of the most placid geophagus type or earth eaters there are out there. And they will have little tiffs with each other. I have a possible breeding pair. They're quite young, but they seem to be like that, and they've all come out of the shot now because they're digging, and I'm just gonna, oh no, he's coming. I can't sex them, and I'm not really interested in breeding them particularly, but yeah. So why are they sort of satanic? Well, where they come from is sort of mystery, but originally they were, I believe, researched by Haeckel, who went to the locals and associated the name with demons and death. Well, not death, but just sort of demons by the term of spirits. So they were associated with looking like it or something like that. When further researched into it, the whole of Satanoperca, hence the name Europari, are associated with a spirit, a deity called Europari. And Europari was said to be a boy born with no mouth and nourished on tobacco smoke, who was then, through that, he eventually grew a mouth, and later on he swallowed a load of children only to spit 3 of them back out. And that is where the connection comes from, because these are earth eaters. They're mouth brooders. So they believed there was a connection between this deity and the Europari. So they're probably the most placid ones out there, but they are really nice, beautiful fish, and probably really underrated, because I think out of the batch that I brought, the rest are still there. So I just love them, and I love their personalities, and I think they're brilliant. You might have noticed that one sort of centre at the moment. He does have, especially one of his gill plates is bent in, and actually I'm going to say she, because she is the one that I believe has been holding eggs a lot, and other people have noticed it and said so. So also her being the most dominant of the group, she has bossed around the others more. And you can see they do have little tiffs, but nothing drastic at all. You can see the change in colours, but generally she's okay. So where do they come from? Obviously they come from South America as an earth eater, and so they come from the Guyana Shield, eastern Venezuela. I think they have quite a wide range, including northwestern Suriname, northern Brazil, so probably the north of South America. They do come from actually quite fast-flowing regions of rivers, which is a bit sort of weird. You'd expect for geophagus sort of thing. You'd expect them to be sort of lower flow, sort of. And I think other geophagus do. The geophagus SP zingu does come from that sort of region, but these aren't geophagus anyway. So as you can see, the name earth eater doesn't mean they eat the earth. They're not eating the substrate. They're using that to sort of like goldfish do. They sift through the substrate looking for food. You can see it spitting it out. Usually it's gills and its mouth, depending, I guess, on how much it has. And yeah, you can see there certainly is a dominant sort of hierarchy. So what water do they need? Like all Satanoperca, you want soft, more acidic water. And other than that, this species is really hardy, as is the Europari. They are wild caught. Although people do breed them, I've not seen it often. So potentially there could be more in the future that are tank beds, and there are some available. Satanoperca demon I've not seen. So what do I feed them? They're more carnivorous, they're insectivores, maybe a bit of small fry or other fish. So I feed them the Vitalis. This is their main diet. Oh my god, it's not going to show. But yeah, you can see that's their main diet. They also will peck out whatever the plecos have, or the hyperstome, mostly ancistrus and the one barrier ancistrus in this tank. They're like all geophagus type, any earth eater, or any fish in general, I wouldn't keep them with anything that can fit in their mouth. Saying that, I've never seen them eat the snails. The Tylomelania are quite tough shelled, so I would doubt it they'd be able to. But yeah, so I like to have them with shade and stuff to hide in, because they do like that. They do like the higher flow. I have them at higher temperatures, but you're looking at sort of 25 to 28 degrees centigrade. I can't give you the Fahrenheit. And what size tank? Well, I'll just say give them enough floor space. You want a group. They are naturally shoaling fish. And tank rules, I always say there's an intuition to stocking size. So it's really difficult to say how much space they need. Bearing in mind these can grow to about 15 centimetre standard length, you do need a group of some size. And even if they do breed, they seem to do better in groups. And they are a bit of have tiffs all the time, but nothing to the extent I've seen of other geophagus even. So yeah, I have mine with leucosticta, a lot of flow. You can't really see it unless you look at the surface of the tank. Is low nutrients. The only plants that seem to be surviving are ones that hang out the top, and the Anubis. So I can't really give any specialist advice because I am not a cichlid person. I love Satanoperca and I think Epistogram are great, but I'm not massively into them. I just really like them. So there are people around who know a lot about cichlids, and there's a lot of scientists who study cichlids. Sadly, I only study catfish, so you have to be, give me a bit of like leeway. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I'll do updates with these guys. If they actually manage, I think the female did have a previous spawn, but that she ate. If she ever releases Friday, I notice, which I should do. But if she releases Friday, then I could do updates. I'm not really looking to breed particularly. If she does breed, I have homes that will take in Fry. Anyway, thank you for watching.